Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On 2nd and 7, Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw his Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he...
So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. So late 2nd quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time, they were on guard.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really...
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And some room to roam now. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't just that.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 37 yards. And the Vikings are on their way to a 2-0 start. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling there.
It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. To throw is Cousins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. On second down, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Looking like they're well on their... Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now Carr, got to have this one. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nice footwork at the 25. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Vikings, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.